Welcome to ILTV's Evening Update. I'm Natasha Kirchuk here with the latest news in Israel.
It looks like the former settler leader Dani Dayan is still Israel's candidate for ambassadorship in Brazil, despite earlier reports that his candidacy had been withdrawn. Earlier this afternoon, the Israeli Foreign Ministry's Human Resource Department published a job opening for an ambassador position in Brasilia, and a senior diplomatic official claimed Dani Dayan is no longer a candidate for the post. But now the Foreign Ministry is doing a 180 and saying the announcement is false, blaming it on a technical mistake. Dayan was nominated as Israel's new ambassador to Brazil last August, but Brazil has refused to accept his post due to his past as a chairman of a committee representing Israeli settlements in the West Bank. Israel has refused to back down to the Brazilian government, claiming Dani Dayan is an exceptionally qualified candidate for the job. Lawmakers from 13 Latin American and Caribbean countries have signed a resolution condemning the boycott of Israel and confirming their support for the Jewish state. The officials met at the Israel Allies Foundation Latin American Summit on Israel and are encouraging their governments to strengthen ties with the country. The meeting wasn't the only Latin American show of support for the Jewish people. Just a few days before the summit, the Argentinian government confirmed that Jewish attorney Alberto Nisman was assassinated for trying to prove Iran's involvement in the 1994 bombing of the Jewish Community Center in Buenos Aires. The announcement has now paved the way for a deeper look into Iran's connection to the deadly event, and Argentina's new president says he's determined to solve the case. Despite the wave of terror, Jerusalem is still planning to hold its annual marathon, and Israeli officials are ramping up security to keep runners safe. The Jerusalem Marathon will take place tomorrow in Israel's capital, and authorities are already preparing security for the event. 25,000 runners from Israel and around the world are registered to take part in Jerusalem's 6th annual marathon. It's estimated that 1,800 police and private security guards will secure the event, which is expected to be viewed by tens of thousands of spectators. Runners from dozens of countries are registered for the 42-kilometer run, but there are a lot more activities to participate in. The event will also feature a 21-kilometer half marathon, a 5,000-meter race, a 1,700-meter family run, an 800-meter community race, and a 16-kilometer hand cycle race for the handicapped. American TV host Ellen DeGeneres is known for bringing in some of the hottest talent for quirky interviews, and this time she's got her eyes on Israeli actress Gal Gadot. The 30-year-old Israeli actress stars in the upcoming film Wonder Woman, and she says she couldn't believe it when she got the news. It's a big deal for Israelis to make it on the American big screen, and it turns out she didn't even know what role she was auditioning for in the beginning. When she found out it was for Wonder Woman, she was over the moon. And the story gets even better. They called to tell her she got the part while she was flying over the Atlantic, and she only got the news when her plane landed. Talk about a picture-perfect landing. Gadot has a 4-year-old daughter named Alma, and she says she's excited to play a part that can be a role model for her daughter. Gadot says there's not enough female superheroes and strong women roles in Hollywood, and she's excited to help change the status quo.
That's all for now. Stay tuned on ILTV.tv for our main daily broadcast playing after this. I'm Natasha Kirchuk, and see you on Sunday with our morning briefing from Israel at 8 a.m. Eastern Time.